up next, back at it with another video. You feel me? Today we're gonna talk about who we think the best duo is for the next for the upcoming 2020-2021 NBA season. Marcus, the floor is yours.
All right, so my best duo coming in this season, dark horse team. I think like it's this duo it's a little, well, people would say unexpected, but it's my take, and I think this will be the best duo in the NBA. The Brooklyn Nets, KD, Kyrie. Obviously, we seen how they can work. KD, arguably one of the best players in the world, with his length, his ability to shoot, ability to score from every level. It's just amazing. Probably one of the best scorers NBA has ever seen. And like I say, and I'm always say it, probably the best player the NBA has ever seen. And people know me, I say it because it's true. Basically, like, his talent
That's
just.
not true. Let's get that out of the way. That's not true.
Let's get that straight. It
KD
is.
is nowhere near the best player of all time. He's nowhere near that.
Yes, he is. Yes,
No, he's not.
it's
No,
my time, right?
no, he's not.
My time.
Let's get that straight. Continue.
It's my time, right? Yes, he is. Like I was saying, KD's his length, his talent, his ability to score from anywhere. That makes him a good pair with Kyrie, who also can do the same thing. I think Kyrie and KD put together, that'll be a deadly duo. Their offense will be hard to stop, especially with the pieces they have around them, like Karis LeVert, Landry Sharon, Jared Allen, Joe Harris. I think this team will win the East. I think this team will have a good chance to make a run for it in the finals.
Are you done?
I stopped talking.
All right. So you're done.
I stopped talking.
Everything you just said, besides the supporting cast, was foolishness.
I'm sorry.
KD is nowhere near the best player in the NBA. I mean, right now, KD's top three best player in the NBA.
Top three? Who's better?
All well, I said arguably. LeBron is number one. LeBron's the best player in the world. KD, you could argue, is two. No. KD is the second best player in the NBA. I'll give you that. But he's nowhere near. KD's not even top five players of all time. Not even top five. Not even top five scorers of all time. But KD very gifted scorer. I'm not going to take that away from him. Kyrie is a great player too. I wouldn't consider Kyrie is on that all-star type level. I wouldn't consider Kyrie a superstar just
Kyrie's
yet.
not a superstar?
Kyrie was a superstar, but he's not a superstar as of right now. And I'm not saying he can be, but he's not a superstar right now. The reason my pick for the best duo in the NBA is hands down LeBron and AD by a wide margin. They have two top five players in the NBA. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Okay. LeBron and AD are both superstars. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
And you could argue AD should have been in that MVP race. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Last year. Correct or incorrect?
It'd be a long,
AD could have been in that MVP race. Correct or incorrect?
I guess.
Correct. Okay. So, two of the top five best players in the NBA, LeBron and AD. That just already says why they should be the best duo in the NBA. And they both average more than 25 points a game. Like from day one, even though they lost opening night against the Clippers last year, we saw the chemistry was there from day one as soon as they started playing together. There was no debate about it. LeBron and AD's games fit perfectly for each other. And everyone's talking about, oh, LeBron's not a dog. LeBron doesn't have that alpha. LeBron is putting that in AD. LeBron knows when to turn on the dog, when he needs to have it, and when he can just play basketball because LeBron is that great. AD does not have that dog. He's not that leader yet. LeBron is a great leader and is putting those qualities in AD. LeBron and AD on the court is some of the best work I've seen from a duo in recent basketball.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you this. I'm not trying to bring football into this, but you said Patrick Mahomes was your MVP because how easily he could do it, right?
Yes.
All right, so you don't see the same thing in KD and Kyrie. KD and Kyrie.
Hold on.
No, can I talk? KD and Kyrie.
No. Patrick Mahomes does it so easily, correct? LeBron and AD fit so easily. It took no time for them to mesh. The chemistry is unmatched.
You can easily go out there and drop 70 by themselves.
Who?
KD and Kyrie together with that supporting cast, they can easily go out there. Just combining with them two together, they can easily go out there and drop 70. Their scoring is so easy. And they have defensive players on their team to make up for their lackadaisical defense at times. I think Kyrie is a superstar. Kyrie in his prime, it's better than Anthony Davis. I think Kyrie could get back to that. He's had a few slump years, but I think this matchup between them are great.
We don't know which Kyrie and KD we're going to get. We don't know which version of them we're going to get. KD's been hurt for over a year. He hasn't played real basketball in 522 days. Do you know how long that is? We don't know how long it'll take for him to knock off the rest. Kyrie has had 2 shoulder injuries, and KD's coming off an Achilles tear. We don't know how. Now, that should affect KD's shooting ability, his scoring. But KD's overall quickness and Kyrie's shooting, it should affect them. So they may recover perfectly, but we don't know how long it'll take for them to go back to that level.
So I have a question. They come back better or at the same level they were. They're still not best duo?
No, but it'll be a closer margin. Right now, I have LeBron and AD up here, KD and Kyrie up here. If KD and Kyrie can come back to, and let's just say let's just say KD and Kyrie are 80% of what they were. I'll put them right here. LeBron and AD will still be the best duo until proven otherwise.
No, if KD and Kyrie come back, how they were in their primes or better or the same, this will be the most deadly duo in NBA history. Like, this duo will go down as one of the greatest. Like, you can't.
LeBron and AD have a chance of 3P. I do not see the Brooklyn Nets stopping them. I do not see I see the Brooklyn Nets struggling to get out the East. LeBron and AD are going to win the finals in 6.
Who's stopping them?
The Milwaukee Bucks.
The Bucks? The chokers?
Let's not sleep on the Heat. Like, they didn't make it out the final last year. The Celtics, they have another year of experience under their belt. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are still growing. Don't forget,
and they're going to the finals now.
And the Sixers also have another year of experience under their belt.
So you're telling me the Sixers can beat the Nets if KD and Kyrie were back to their prime? They could beat the Nets if KD and Kyrie came back 100%. The Sixers, what are you smoking right now, bro? Like, you talking about the Heat? The Heat can come. No, the Nets are 100%. I'm not gonna say 100% because it's basketball. Anything can happen. The Nets had the best probability of making it to the finals. The Nets had the best probability of beating the Lakers. The Nets had the best duo in the NBA right now, and they have a top 5. They have a top 5 supporting cast around the stars.
Okay. I could agree with everything you said. The Nets do outside of the Clippers. The Nets pose the biggest threat. The Clippers are no threat to the Lakers, but the Clippers are still a threat. Outside of the Nets. Outside of the Nets, I don't see the Nets and the Clippers pose the biggest threat to dethroning the Lakers. The Lakers are going to 3-peat. They're going to 3-peat. The Lakers won the finals, correct? And they lost players and replaced those players with better players. The Lakers are the only team I can think of in recent history that had won the finals and gotten a whole lot better than they were when they won the finals. The Lakers are going to be the best team in the NBA. They may cruise through the regular season because LeBron and AD are tired. They just played a full season, went to the bubble and everything. So they're going to cruise through the regular season. I give them the 3rd best team in the West. The Lakers are going to cruise through the West, and they're going to win the finals. Say the Nets make it. Lakers in 6, arguably 5. KD and Kyrie are not going to be. Say KD and Kyrie do come back to what they do. KD and Kyrie are going to be a good duo. But if KD and Kyrie are not going to be LeBron and AD type level, LeBron and AD are the best duo in the NBA, 2 of the top 5 players in the league, and the Lakers will be the best team in the NBA regardless of where they finish in the regular season. The Lakers are going to 3-peat. End of discussion.
Question. It's finals game. Game 7. Game 7. A minute left. Tied up. Who's winning that game? Nets or Lakers?
Lakers.
Who's winning that game? Nets or Lakers?
Lakers hands down.
Who's going to stop KD?
No one's going to stop LeBron or AD. No one's going to stop LeBron or AD. No one. No one's going to stop them.
Only one person that can guard KD.
One person that can guard KD?
I want you to name one person that can guard KD.
LeBron.
Consistently throughout the whole game.
LeBron. LeBron and AD. LeBron and AD. But that'll be it for today's episode. We'll wrap it up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell so you can be notified whenever we drop. All right, peace.